I also want to talk to you a little bit about the gamesmanship here from Vince, and these behaviors that would ultimately force JCP to sell to Turner. Not only is he doing it here with the Royal Rumble to combat the Bunkhouse Stampede, but famously, Survivor Series in 1987 was created to counter JCP's Thanksgiving Day Starrcade that year.
Yeah.
So Vince would even go to cable companies and give the ultimatum that if they carried Starrcade, they wouldn't get the next WrestleMania. Did you see this as Vince potentially being able to create a monopoly in pro wrestling?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what it was all about. That's what it was all about, brother. He was going for all the marbles. He gets all of them. And if you don't play his game, you don't get to play.
What did you think of these practices? Smart business or like ultimately bad for business?
Well, it was bad for the boys, but it was smart for Vince.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the boys. If you don't have another place to go work, then you don't have any options. When you don't have any options, you're under the thumb. Then, man, you got to roll over and play dead. Whenever he says jump, you got to jump. You know, you don't have a choice.
And we saw where ultimately, these practices, it would take, over 10 years or whatever, but down the road, Vince got what he wanted. He created a monopoly.
Yeah,
And people really, if they wanted to be on a national stage in professional wrestling, it was WWE or nothing there for a while.
absolutely, man. It was the only game in town, and you died to do it. You know, you do anything to be there.
And I've also heard a lot of people say over the years that part of being successful in professional wrestling is having a competition to help you level yourself up.
Oh, absolutely, man. If you don't have any competition, it hurts because that means you don't have a bar to reach. You just go out and do whatever you want to do, and that has to be good enough. But if you've got competition, then you got somebody to gauge yourself with. And if you don't measure up, you're in trouble.